Wow.
Ooh, bacon.
Greetings, tasty morsels. It's Reverse BLT here. Welcome back to the channel. I'm about to watch the second episode of Netflix's adaptation of Three Body Problem. This episode is entitled Red Coast. Last episode, we got to see the entire universe get turned off and on in Morse code. And it wasn't just a hallucination that Augie was having, it was real. So apparently the enemy is a species of gods. So that's fun. I'm really liking how they're doing the sort of like past story woven together with the present day story. A lot of times that can cause problems for a show. Case in point, Book of Boba Fett, which suffered from doing a non-linear storytelling format, but so far for this, it seems to be working pretty well. But yeah, I want to find out what the hell is going on with this countdown, what happens when we hit 0. So yeah. Just interesting to me that she was like, well, we're a family of scientists, we don't believe in stuff, but she still bothered to do a shrine.
The world saw it happen.
Sure, everyone on Earth. But you know who didn't see it? Webb, Hubble, Chaos. None of the satellites saw it.
So it only happened within the atmosphere.
It was a deep fake.
Buddy,
interesting theory.
You saw it with your eyes.
Who pulled this deep fake?
That's as far as I got.
You're just trying to rationalize it away. They need to tell us whether the people on the International Space Station saw it. I mean, this is her company, right? I mean, she could have called out of work today.
You ready?
She's still seeing this freaking countdown and everything. All right, so she's making like applied nanomaterials, right? What are they meant to do? Is it for making processors?
Yeah, kinda.
You did it! You made history, Augie!
What did you do?
Did you just have a brain fart?
I'm Chief Scientific Officer, and I'm ordering you to shut it down. Development stops.
Development of what? I mean, so she was able to break apart the big block into a bunch of smaller blocks. But so what?
Brain work.
I really wanted to know what happened when it reached 0.
也许根本就没有外星人。
No, we're literally going to start talking about solutions to the Fermi paradox. Yep, no
2500
solution.
万瓦特还低。
You get signal attenuation even out in space without atmosphere and everything. So you need very, very, very powerful transmitters to really have any chance of anybody ever hearing it. And it'll probably be thousands upon thousands of years before they hear it anyway, which is another problem. If we hear a broadcast, it'll most likely be coming from a species that's been around for like over 1 billion years. Ridiculously advanced. Talking like the shadows from Babylon 5.
到了相同的东西。
不，我查了运行日志，我们比威尔逊山天文台晚了13分钟。我们检测到的电磁辐射不是来自木星。
Oh shit. So the origin is outside the solar system.
18分。
Wait.
43加8。
It's math. They're making math with the goddamn universe.
I'm afraid he's brain dead.
发射出来，但强度增加了近1倍。
也就是说，我们可以把太阳
Okay.
当做一个超级天。
It's like slingshots, but like for radio waves. Hey, any physicists in the comments? Is that possible? Is that really how we do stuff like that?
我得赶紧去向雷政委汇报。
No, he's gonna do it because he wants to take the credit.
汇报，一定要汇报。
We?
杨卫宁同志，这是一个十分大胆的想法。
是啊，已经研究一阵子了。
Oh, you trash.
杨卫宁同志想出了将太阳作为电波放大器的解题思路，给出的算法十分有说服力。
Don't let him get away with this.
正确。
They're my calculations. Come on,
向
say it.
太阳发射超强电波，那可是伟大的红太阳。你想过这种实验的政治含义吗？稍有不慎，我们都得赔偿自己。在我们的研究报告里。
So what happens when your leader's a fucking moron? Oh, you're gonna do it anyway. I mean, they're gonna notice you did that.
3、2、1，测试发射启动。
Another thing, she could have argued with the guy about the fact that, the sun isn't even really red. The sun is white. Well, that's a pretty cool shot.
There you are, all alone, talking to no one.
She was there.
What the fuck?
Now, I don't know how, but someone scrubbed her out of the footage. My team couldn't find any trace of it.
AI deepfake.
You just invented the world's finest nerve fiber, 3,000 times finer than human hair, invisible as air, strong as steel, all that shit.
All that shit.
Well, it's obviously dangerous to someone.
I can think of a bunch of different applications for it. You'd essentially make transparent materials that are as hard as steel.
Took long enough.
Has anyone else seen it?
They have. A cybernetics professor in New Delhi, an AI scientist at Boston Dynamics, a physicist in London just the other day, a couple of dozen more.
So, could make robots, really advanced robots. There's a number of theories that kind of suggest that the vanguard, or maybe even just the survivors of an intelligent alien species, will be the artificial life that they create. So maybe the enemy is trying to stop us from developing advanced enough AI?
Oh, wow. Very cool.
Looks like genuine confusion.
This is my follower. You may call her follower.
I'm Jin Chang.
Please, choose a better name.
Oh.
One befitting a hero, for we hope you will be ours.
It's neat how the game works in prompts.
An entire civilization will be destroyed.
What? How?
By a very angry sun. Is this game designed to test intelligence? So it's like she was absorbed into the world. Is that representative of the simulated intelligences being reclaimed by the program?
If one of us survives, we all survive.
Count? Count! What do I do with her?
What is the purpose of this game? It seems like it's meant to test intelligence, but also to teach something.
Why can't it be God?
Why would it be so subtle about it? In the Bible, he sent down angels of death with flaming swords. He sent down she-bears to maul children who fucked with his prophets.
Yep, for making fun of their baldness.
If science tells you that something's impossible and it happens anyway, it means one of two things. Either the science is wrong, or it's a scam.
A scam on that scale would probably be less probable than just the science being wrong.
There's no screen. There's no headphone jack. There's not even a fucking charging port.
It's doing everything through electromagnetic manipulation of the brain's signaling.
Put it on.
Okay.
It's a good thing that it fits everybody's melon. Probably wouldn't fit my giant fucking head. You can't really tell, but my head is enormous.
And worst of all, empty.
A bug. Is it a literal bug? Like a computer code bug?
You were not invited.
What the fuck?
What happened?
Some bird just cut my head off.
Jeez.
This is not normal.
She was invited then, because she wasn't kicked out. He was. Why?
There has to be a bigger mission. There always is.
So, what's our mission?
Our mission, Jin Chung, is Jack fucking Rooney getting his mortal fucking revenge.
Dude, you don't know how far this goes. Like, maybe that character can legit kill you.
She cut my head off again, yeah.
The board wants to fire me. I mean, of course they want to fire me. They have no idea why I shut down. What was I supposed to say? That the stars told me to?
I mean, everybody saw it.
Go get a cup of coffee or something and just talk about it.
Thank you. That was bugging the hell out of me.
It's obscene, isn't it? How fragile we are.
A little bit, yeah. We're both incredibly fragile and incredibly durable, though. It's really weird. A person can get shot in the head and survive it. You punch them in the chest at just the right moment, they drop dead.
Breast cancer. Your dad?
Shot in the head.
Wow. Coinky dink.
Oh, sorry.
Don't be. No, it's a good way to go.
It's quick.
So quick.
Well, most of the time.
Keep warm, eh?
I will.
All right, pretty crazy. What's your deal? I think it's funny how they kind of made the decision to make her hair look perpetually like she just got out of the shower. There a reason why we're focusing on the fact that she was standing next to the grave of a child?
It's like, where's your head at?
Oh. I guess they decided that since he kept trying to get into the game, they would go ahead and invite him officially. Who's we? What is this game meant to do?
I am Sir Thomas More.
Oh, that's cool. It's the same actors each time.
Well, you're half right.
They're literally like reskinned NPCs.
Sir Jack Rooney.
You need to choose a better name.
This girl is doing some really good acting with her face.
Then all of your thoughts and feelings are simultaneously arising in an infinite number of elsewheres.
It's the quantum foam, isn't it? Where like things are constantly popping in and out of existence.
Jack, sorry, can you shut up a sec? I need to talk to you about something.
I am. What's this big news? No, don't tell me. After 10 years, you'd finally asked Jin out now that she's dating an admiral.
I have pancreatic cancer. Stage 4.
So you're gonna die.
Survival time is it's like 2 to 6 months.
Yeah.
So
it's like one of the deadliest cancers because it's almost never caught before it gets to stage 4.
We'll go to Switzerland or New York or somewhere fucking good.
I'm too far gone, mate.
You can still try, dude. You should never give up.
So they're going to operate on my tumours. They're going to fluff the pillows on the sinking ship.
And I said, fuck that, pal.
Perks of a billionaire friend.
You quit physics because you thought you weren't smart enough. You gave up on gin because you thought you were punching above. You're not giving up on your own fucking life. Fuck that.
He's a bloody good actor. This is exactly how I would react if my best friend told me he was dying and wasn't even going to try to fight.
Try.
It's very believable. And dude, if there's one thing that can help you survive pancreatic cancer, it's a fuck ton of money.
I have created a code for the universe, and with this code I can predict the movements of the sun.
That's what they all say.
Seriously, so is this an intelligence test? There is a sort of a way of thinking of the universe as being a program.
This is prophecy, not prediction.
And all the things in it, all the particles and stuff being elements of code, just like a naturally occurring code. Still doesn't imply that there's a god. Codes can arise on their own.
I don't think it will solve your problem. It's divination. It doesn't follow any physical laws.
Physical laws.
Reality, my dude. Reality.
Everything we've observed to be true about the world.
Which world?
Now, clearly, within this world, the I Ching actually does stuff. If it starts moving around, then that'd be interesting.
Let the days fly past! Let the days fly past.
Oh, you have to do it. You have to explain that to her. I often wonder if it would be possible to develop such a sharp understanding of reality that we could actually manipulate its fundamental code.
Is it possible?
It is, Emperor. I advise you to awaken your dynasty and let it prosper.
Rehydrate!
What is the role of the player here? The player controls the world. Clearly, the player is responsible for coming up with the answer somehow. Is it a test of empathy? Is it a test of intellect? Maybe the goal isn't an invasion to destroy, but just like to discover a world that would peacefully coexist with them. Nice. So they had her rolled up with her clothing so they wouldn't have to worry about the problematic image of a little kid coming out naked. Uh-oh. The prediction was wrong. Yes, like, maybe it's not a test of intelligence, but a test of empathy. Like, will you care enough to save the little girl? Oh. And how do you handle her dying anyway, maybe? I feel like understanding the point of this game is going to be very, very important. What is it intended to test and or teach?
You did not save them, but you did establish the superiority of science over mysticism. In level 2, you must use science to save the next civilization.
The three-body problem.
Tell me about Evans. He likes paying for things. Anti-vax propaganda, 5G conspiracy theories, anti-science politicians around the world.
So he's a nutter.
They called it the wow signal because it made all the astrophysicists go wow. They said it looked like an attempt at communication.
I think that's why they incorporated the sun into this, because I think that was what the wow signal was ultimately determined to be. Some sort of weird aberration of solar flares or something weird.
Wrong.
So he's the actual father of the woman who committed suicide.
10,000 species go extinct every year because of the greed of one.
True, but don't wipe us out in pursuit of saving the others.
Yes, I understand. Please go.
Dude, they can literally just shoot you and there's no recourse.
Mike Evans.
Brother of Bob Evans. He's still in the U.S., down on the farm.
我看了，里边有一个叫唐红晶的女人，她之前是红卫兵。
Oh shit! Wow, how quickly the tables can turn, huh?
你的脑瓜子救了你，否则你今天跟我一个下场。
我爸爸也聪明，但他却没能懂。
换做今天，我还是会用镰刀，我会像割胡麻一样，直接把它割下来。
Are you just trying to provoke her into killing you? Is that what's going on right now?
你不会忏悔的，对吧？
没有人会忏悔。
I bet this must have pissed off some people in China. It's modulated, at least it appears to be, thus implying that it is not of natural origin. It's transcoding into Chinese? Oh no, it's just okay. But who could have responded this quickly? So what? They sent the signal 8 years ago, right? Maximum distance would be 4 light years. So what, Proxima Centauri? The aliens are in Proxima Centauri? How lucky. Or unlucky, I guess. I know this line as well. That's been something that everyone's been repeated over and over again. Do not answer, do not answer, do not answer. Oh, someone tried to help. Man, very smart too, because they already figured out how to communicate in Chinese. Not just a different language, but a different language from a completely different species. It's a whole other way of thinking about language. Orders of magnitude more difficult than just understanding another language from your own species. So she was so full of rage and everything that she wants humanity to be conquered. She wants revenge on the entire species. So what's her message? I love this sequence in the trailer, on the first teaser. It was just, wow. Wow. Man, I love what the music is doing here. Wow. And the ending lingering on silence. I can't imagine, even in my darkest moments, hating humanity so much that I would welcome its destruction. Now, here's the thing. I don't even know if that's what the aliens truly will bring. You know what I mean? The assumption, obviously, is that they will, because in our history, that's what conquerors do. You conquer and destroy, right? But it is possible for another species, and maybe even for us one day, to truly have benevolent intent behind it.
So naive and hopeful.
I mean, several conquering regimes like colonizers and stuff have at least deluded themselves into believing that their intentions were pure. So I guess it's possible for that to go beyond just a delusion or justification to an actual practice of genuinely at least trying to be a force for good, you know, when you conquer. I'm not holding out a ton of hope for that, but you know, they are aliens, right? I do find it interesting though the way that whoever sent the first message framed it though. I am a pacifist in this world, and you know, I'm warning you not to answer. I don't know if I can take that at face value either, you know? For instance, this game that they have set up, I'm assuming the aliens are behind the game, and it does seem to be designed to teach empathy. So I'm not sure that I can take the idea that these are bad guys at face value. It seems like a lot of this is some sort of elaborate test. And this is one of the things I love about mysteries, though, is you start getting the little pieces of the puzzle and trying to figure out how they fit together. You always have to be mindful of the preconceived notions you bring into the mystery. I have to be careful not to limit myself to how I think of the idea of conquerors, how I think of the idea of an alien invasion, you know, how I think of the idea of testing, or whether, you know, like even the idea of like, oh, the game seems like it's testing empathy. Is it, or is it designed to trick the player into having empathy? You know, all I know is the empathy seems to be core to what the game is doing. I just don't know for what purpose. Flickering the sky on and off, designed to, in theory, at least make people doubt the nature of reality and what they know about the world. Trying to stop people from advancing certain technologies and understandings about the universe. Is that to prevent us from discovering something that will harm us, or is that to weaken us in advance of this invasion that's coming? At this point, we need to see the other side somewhat. I mean, I don't think we're going to see anything with the aliens proper until probably the end of the season, maybe like episode 7. But there does seem to be another faction with the humans. To round out our introduction arc here, we need to now spend episode 3 with them, at least on some level. Like, we need to start getting a little more into what they're about. Obviously, we've had some introductions of them already, so, you know, building on that. But now it's time to really kind of get our first proper look at them. Anyway, let me know what you guys thought of episode 2. And as always, you know, let me know if you read the books, and do your best to protect everybody from spoilers. As always, do your best to stay safe and be well. I hope you'll join me for the rest of this season, and I will see you for the next one. Bye-bye.
向太阳发射超强电波，那可是伟大的红太阳。你想过这种实验的政治含义吗？
政委，我没有那个意思。
还能有什么意思？
John C.